photographing me.
Because, excuse me, you're interrupting me.
No, you were photographing me.
You're interrupting me. You're interrupting me. And
Aggressively.
I'm still photographing you. No, I was. I'm photographing you.
You were following me
I was
with your
videoing.
camera.
That's right, I was.
You were.
Yes, and I'm doing it right now.
Why was that?
Because of Sargeant Gilmore. You can take it up with him.
I beg your pardon?
You're bothering me. I'm doing something right now. So can you go back to what you were doing when you weren't bothering me? Thanks.
Excuse me.
You're excused. I'm having a conversation.
Well, I can see that.
Don't put your hands on me, lady. Don't do that.
Excuse
Terrible
me. These
decision.
people were very rude to me, Jason. I just want to make a note of that.
She's talking into my ear, and she's like, give the guy a break, don't do a complaint. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to. Okay. April Fool's, I'm going to do a complaint. So I wrote here, this Sargeant Gilmore was an unprofessional road pirate, thieving piece of shit. That fat filled out a privacy complaint against me in an attempt to restrain my First Amendment right. But that didn't work because not only is he a fat, he's a dumb. Okay. I was wondering if you could tell me why Sargeant Gilmore went on YouTube and unsuccessfully tried to file a privacy complaint.
I don't know anything about it.
Well, he did. He managed to make himself look completely foolish on YouTube. So in an effort to chill my First Amendment rights, he tried filing a false complaint against me for privacy while in his public capacity. But that didn't work out too well for him. There is no expectation of privacy in public, and we have the right to film our public officials in the capacity of their duties. YouTube's response is, we have reviewed the complaint and have determined that the content is accepted from removal based on our guidelines. So cop makes himself look stupid on YouTube, then tries to violate my First Amendment right by filing a false privacy claim. You might be wondering what moron cop would do such a thing. It's this guy from the Dunstable PD here in Dunstable, Mass. You gonna tow his car?
That's not your business.
I'm asking you a question. If I'm asking you, it's my business. So instead of giving me other answers, just answer what I'm asking you. You understand me? Does it make you feel good stealing people's
Stealing?
You're towing his car.
I'm not stealing it.
Is it your car? It's not your car, so it's his car. All right, is he gonna leave here with it today? No.
I'm not stealing it.
Don't steal. Does it make you feel good? No, you just f***ed up his day. I'm gonna do my best to f*** up your day. Okay? Hey, listen, next time I ask you something, you answer it. You don't give me a wise marks. You say yes, sir, no, sir. You answer my question. Do you understand me?
It's not your business what's going on.
It's my business because I asked. Listen. First of all, shut the f*** up when I'm speaking to you. Don't interrupt. I will let you know when you can speak. Secondly, when I ask you a question, you say yes, sir, no, sir. You give me the answer to the question I'm seeking. Do you understand that?
It's not your business.
Do you understand? Yes or no? I don't know how you can think that you're going to enforce law. You can't even answer yes or no questions. Do you understand what I'm saying? First of all, yes, sir, no, sir.
You're not in charge.
Do you understand? I'm a f***ing citizen. Okay? You're doing a lot of f***ing nothing and being a fat piece of doing it. So right now I'm going to be in charge of you because you get paid by tax dollars. And I'm sure I pay way more in taxes a year than you do. Okay? Keep your hand off your gun, man. It's not an armrest. Okay?
I don't understand what
Is that an armrest or is that a firearm? Is that a duty arm or an armrest?
It's a firearm.
All right, so it's not a armrest. Keep your hands off it when I'm speaking to you. You're treating it like one. That's not what you use to rest things on. I'm not against cops, man. I donated to the Fraternal Order of Police. Just 2 weeks ago, I donated to them. The Fraternal Order of Police called me and they said, would you like to make a donation? I said, sure. I'd like to donate 1,000 condoms so they can go themselves that many times. And so there's no expectation of privacy in public, and Glick v. Kniff, as well as the United States Constitution and the First Amendment, protects us to be able to film police in their duties. They're wanting to keep us out today. They must be keeping the door locked because a lot of people think they're shitbags. So I'm filling out a complaint today. Hi, yeah. I need to speak to the chief, please.
Sure. And your name is?
My name is Sad Citizen.
Okay. If you want to have a seat, I'll let him know you're here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand. I'm not a dog,
Okay,
but thanks. How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
What's going on?
Different chief that I met here the last
Yeah,
time.
I was here the last time. Though.
Were you?
Yeah, I was the sergeant. I was with him. We were in the parking lot,
Oh,
remember?
all right. You're chief now?
I am.
Good for you.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you. Well, I may meet you again.
What's going on?
You hear
Sorry,
about
I'm
it?
not in uniform today.
That's
We're
all right.
doing
Doing
projects
some
around the
renovations?
station.
See a video I posted recently?
I did.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to be doing a complaint against Sargeant Gilmore.
Okay.
I understand that you know that, I mean, besides the Second Amendment, Glick v. Kniff, there's just a multitude of case law that makes it very clear that we can film police within the capacity of their duty.
Absolutely.
And any attempt to restrict or restrain is considered prior restraint. As you know, it's highly illegal, like shining a light or grabbing my camera, stuff like that. I was wondering if you could tell me why Sargeant Gilmore went on YouTube and unsuccessfully tried to file a privacy complaint
I don't know anything about it.
with nothing. In this situation, he filled it out, his name, all his information. I don't think he knew that YouTube would be giving all that to me.
Gotcha.
So what are your thoughts on?
Well, I
on
don't have any
that?
thoughts right now. I'd like to speak with Sergeant Gilmore. I'd like to look into it because I don't really know anything about what YouTube does or anything like that. I'm not a big YouTube person.
Yeah.
So, but if you'd like to file a complaint, I have the complaint form right here behind you, which I can give you.
Yeah. Also, you guys, from my understanding, at least I don't live too far from here. You've been real good about letting people have the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Hardworking guy getting his car towed. He was 3 minutes from his home. I mean, like, what?
Listen, we don't make up the laws. We're just out there to enforce them. So, like you said in the video yourself, that you're running for office, and if those are things that you'd like to change, then that's something that I think you should, put into.
But you're the
work and run
chief,
for. Yeah.
right? Like, so, and you have purview, you have discretion.
But I also allow my officers to use their discretion on the road.
And
that's their decision.
That's the problem. Sometimes, like this fat piece of shit, and I'm saying that as someone that's overweight, this fat piece of shit is a coward.
Okay.
He's out there, he's a road pirate. You're not like that, and you haven't had this experience with me, and neither has the other chief, because up until then, I'd found only professional officers doing a great job. I'm not one of these all cops are bad guys.
Okay.
But that piece of shit, he just got the car. You know what I mean? Like I don't know like how much you knew about the story, but the inspection sticker was a mistake the dealership made when he got it. They just didn't take off the old one and put on a new one.
Yep.
He was 3 minutes from his house. It would have been real easy to be like, oh, here's all your paperwork. You just got this vehicle. The dealership made a mistake. Go home, call your own tow truck, whatever. Steal the guy's car. And I know the reason was because he was carrying. I could see the carry case in the back that was in the trunk for officer safety. Maybe that's the reason that he wanted to be a piece of shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. So.
The guy just had it looked like a case for a Glock 19. But it was like they had it on the trunk and Sarge was all bent out of shape about anyone else carrying a firearm besides him.
Well, I don't recall him saying he was bent out of shape.
No, I think that's the reason, and this is just my interpretation. Like, what else would like?
You sure it just wasn't him getting the stuff out of the car before they towed it?
No. So he hadn't said he was towing yet. He hasn't said he was doing inventory. I knew they were doing an inventory because, well,
Did you hear the conversation that Officer Petroforti had with the gentleman?
yeah,
You couldn't hear it in the video, so I didn't know.
Yeah, I did, and you could. Some of it I dropped out because the guy was giving personal information. But y'all, that's another thing. Petroforti, I met him before. He's a really nice guy, but you can't give people wrong information. There's a part I enhanced in the video, just so everyone could hear it, where he told the guy, he promised him, he goes, listen, I promise you, you go to court, you take care of this, and you present it to the judge, and the judge will get rid of this. He can't speak for
Again, I'd have
a
to listen
judge.
to it. more closely, because I don't recall him saying that. I don't remember listening to the enhanced part, because I watched the whole video and I don't remember hearing that. So, but I'll watch it again.
Yeah, it's right when he walks up to the car and he's explaining the whole ticket, and then I actually make a comment afterwards. I was like, you can't tell someone that what a judge isn't going to do, and if the judge is going to find this such a petty and minuscule issue, then why are you towing the guy's car? It's 3 minutes from his house. It's not his fault. The dealership gave him a bad thing. I mean, it is what it is. Like, maybe I rolled up here with no insurance. And no driver's license.
Yeah.
Maybe mine's suspended and I'm just feeling like going for a joyride.
Yeah.
See if anyone tries to pull me over. It's not your fault, man. I'm not upset with you. And I know you're doing your best to take care of me while also
Yep. Oh, and I want to
remaining
let you know,
neutral.
I got your public records request. We do have 10 days to respond, and I'll get it to you this week.
Okay.
All right.
All right, perfect. I'm going to fill this out.
You want to fill it out here?
Yeah, I'm just going to fill it out right
I'll
here.
get you
And
a
then,
clipboard and a pen.
perfect. Thank
Okay.
you. Appreciate it. Have a lot of people been asking about this video and about this issue?
No.
Good to know. Thank you.
You got it.
So this is going to be for that pussy. So I'm going to fill this out. Perfect. Thanks, Chief.
You got it. Yeah, you can have a seat if you want.
I also want to let you know, but what was the sergeant's name?
Gilmore.
Gilmore. Because of him, I'm going to be at every traffic stop.
Okay.
Every traffic stop, every police response. I got about 5 people in from out of town. We're going to divvy it up. I only live right up the street, so we're going to be at every single police response to make sure that.
As long as, like, you know, you're free to do that. Just don't create a traffic hazard. That's all. That's all that I
I'm not
ask.
going to stand in the middle of
Yeah,
it.
well,
I'll create less of a traffic
I know
hazard
you will,
than
but I don't
Gilmore
know
did.
who the other people are that you
I
got. So
see.
just make sure none of them stand.
I'm like the baby. The other ones have 500,000 subscribers and up. I'm like the little feller. They wanted to call Dunstable home, so they flew in from all over the country after they saw the video.
All right, that's
figure it
fine.
out. Thanks,
So
man.
just like I said, just make sure that they're not creating a traffic hazard or anything like that.
Perfect.
That's all right.
I'm gonna fill this out and then you'll come back and get it.
Yeah, I'll come back in a few minutes.
All
Okay.
right, perfect. Thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome.
Oh, you know what? I like to fill it out right here. So, no comment as to the attempted restraint of. I can get the email up too and then show it to him so that way he can see it. March 24th. Oh, it's a brand new pen. This is a brand new pen. Looks like it. It's today April Fools.
Yep.
Happy April Fools, guys. That's gonna be interesting. We are here filling out a complaint against a Sargeant set.
Hey, take it easy. Thank you. It was nice meeting you. All right, have a good day.
I just want to show you too before I give you this. This
Yep.
is notify you. You received a privacy complaint from the individual in your content from 10 seconds to 22:46. It gives a time frame the individual's seen. So we can start at 10 seconds.
Can you?
And that's him all the way to the end. Then of course he gives all of his information.
Can you email me that thing from YouTube? Is that something you're willing to
I
share?
can do it right now.
To the same email that you sent the records request. To make it easy.
Can you just read it off again?
Did you send it to mine or did you send it to
I
administrator?
sent it to administrator.
Okay, so administrator at
Yeah.
Dunstable PD .us.
And I put in my response also. Perfect. Listen. He was a jerk, but she's a grandmother and a mother, and she's talking.
Congratulations.
She's talking into my ear, and she's like, "Give the guy a break. Don't do a complaint."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna.
Okay.
April Fool's, I'm gonna do a complaint. So I wrote here, this pussy Sargeant Gilmore was an unprofessional road pirate, thieving piece of shit. That fat filled out a privacy complaint against me in an attempt to restrain my First Amendment right. But that didn't work because not only is he a fat he's a dumb.
Okay.
And I sent that off to you too, so you get that also.
Awesome. Thank you.
But seriously, like, man, I think you're doing a great job. I didn't realize that you were interim chief. I met you before. I think that most, if not almost all of your officers do an incredible job for this community.
Appreciate it.
I don't want that to be lost on, and that's why I didn't shit talk your entire department.
Yep.
I think that, like, listen, it's hard out there for people right now. Life is hard. I mean, I understand that you can go balls deep and take that guy's car. This is a situation that was totally out of his purview. I just bought a brand new car, and they did everything. They gave me a checklist. I did not jump right in on my way home to make sure the registration, the inspection sticker was up to date. I felt like they would have. It was just
Well, you get 7 days from the time you register.
right, but he just left.
Like again, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like that, and I was arguing that too. And I even paused the camera for a little bit, and I'm pulling up MGL, and I'm like, listen, like this is. And then I'm telling the guy, like, just ask for your own tow truck driver, but he's a conditioned bootlicker, right? He's thanking the person that's stealing his shit. Like, you're a cop. Like, when have you ever seen, you know, a B&E during the daytime where the homeowner walks in and sees the thief running out the front door with their TV, and then the homeowner's like, "Thanks for taking my TV."
Yeah.
Like, people just don't know enough sometimes.
All right. Well, I got your complaint. I got your public records request, and I'll get
Thanks,
back to you
Chief.
on both.
All right, appreciate
Now, I
it.
have a good question. Don't officers have discretion on that?
Yes, that's why I said that I don't tell them what they should do and not do in
Right.
every instance, because they do have discretion.
Yeah.
That's where sometimes the lines get blurred between discretion and bad choices.
Right.
And listen, we all make mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I used to live a life of crime, and I lived on the street. I was homeless, addicted to drugs, and I made bad decisions, and because I made those decisions, there were consequences for those decisions that I earned. I earned those consequences. And right now, that Sergeant Gilmore is earning the consequences to his bad actions. And they're legal consequences, you know? Thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you,
guys have a
Chief.
nice day.
You too.
Me too.
All right, bye-bye.
I got him with the good old April Fool's joke. Nana told me about the April Fool's yesterday, and I figured she'd love that. She's been 702. And you. And I've been AFA, and that's the reason I stopped the other day. What's going on, guys? We're at the Dunstable Town Hall. We're giving Dunstable the full service treatment today after what their cop did. They're gonna learn. They're gonna learn that one cop is gonna get tortured by his entire department for what he did, and then he's gonna learn.
Yay, you're here.
Is that genuine excitement or sarcasm I
going?
detect?
How
I
are
just
you?
wanted to come in and say, actually, I had an experience with a Dunstable cop the other day, and was very blown away, actually, by how great he did. And
Okay.
April Fools. No, he got viral on the side of the road stealing someone's car and being a real jerk.
Stealing somebody's car?
Yeah. You know,
The police officer was stealing somebody's car.
isn't that strange that a cop could commit a crime?
I hear you're running for select board.
I am.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Is it? When's the election?
April,
Nice.
you gonna show up?
Good luck.
You gonna vote for me? Let me ask you a question. You think I'm gonna get in?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know.
Listen,
Good
so
luck, bro.
thank you. This guy gets a car. He's maybe a block away from the dealership, and the cops pull him over. Now, I just got a new car, as you know, when you get a new car.
Excuse me, why were
Yeah.
you photographing me?
Because, excuse me, you're interrupting me.
No, you were photographing me.
You're interrupting
Very,
me.
very.
You're interrupting me, and
aggressively.
I'm still photographing you. No, I was. I'm photographing
You
you.
were following me.
I was
with your
videoing.
camera.
That's right, I was.
You were.
Yes, and I'm
why-
doing it right now.
Why was that?
Because of Sargeant Gilmore. You can take it up with him.
I beg your pardon.
You're bothering me. I'm doing something right now. So can you go back to what you were doing when you weren't bothering me? Thanks.
Excuse me.
You're excused. I'm having a conversation.
Well, I can see that.
Don't put your hands on me, lady. Don't do that.
Excuse
Terrible
me. These
decision.
people were very rude to me, Jason. I
Oh,
just
Ja-
want to make a note of that.
I was not rude to you. I was not rude to you, ma'am. That's pretty disrespectful to say that.
Yeah, so when you get a car, you pull out of the dealership, they do all the bells and whistles, they clean it up for you, they put your inspection stickers on, they don't give you your license plate until there's insurance on it. They're very thorough. This guy gets his car, he leaves, he's like, I think I GPS'd it, it was like a 2-minute drive from the dealership. Cops pull him over, and they notice that the inspection sticker on the vehicle is the old inspection sticker. The dealership had never changed it. So the guy shows the cop his purchase and sales agreement, calls the dealership. Dealership says, "Oops, have him bring it right back. We'll put it on. That was our bad." Okay. You know what the cop did? He towed his car. He was 3 minutes from the dealership that made the mistake. 2 minutes from his house. Cop took the car.
Okay.
I just went to. It was in here, Dunstable. I mean, you might know the location a little bit better than me. The video got 100,000 views. I only posted it a couple days ago.
Yeah, no, I don't understand. Can you explain it again? I'm not following.
Sure.
this
So,
part, because
guy-
we don't have car dealership in Dunstable.
No, it was the car dealerships in Pepperell. It's like 3 minutes away. It was like right on the line.
Okay.
But yeah, so the guy gets his car. He gets everything certified, checked, and they're like, "All right, well, your car's cleaned and inspected, and everything's done. Your insurance came through. We put the plates on it. You're good to go. Have a good day."
Yeah.
He gets in the car. He drives. The police pull him over. They see that when he's driving towards them, it looks like the inspection sticker isn't valid or it's old. So they pull him over and they say, "Yeah, your inspection sticker." And he goes, "No, I just got the car. They just put a new one on." So now he goes to investigate and he sees that the dealership did everything, but they forgot the inspection sticker, the one that he just left.
Okay.
He has the purchase and sales agreement from minutes before.
Okay.
And then he calls the dealership and they're like, "Oh yeah, officer, my bad. We overlooked that." Now, even the chief is under the impression that there's no reason this guy's car should have been taken, but he was left roadside with his girlfriend, with his mother to come pick him up because this Sargeant Gilmore wanted to steal his car. And the reason it's theft is because in the state of Massachusetts, you have 7 days once you get a vehicle to inspect it. However, there's a small little loophole regarding used cars that seems like most of the cops didn't even know about. This cop did because he really wanted to stick it to this guy. So I'm back in Dunstable, just doing some filming, and I was very upset by that. Good dude, hardworking dude.
Mm-hmm.
No, like even the other cop didn't want him to do it.
Okay.
How would you feel if they did that to you?
Sounds like an unfortunate situation, but I don't know the details, so I'm not going to comment on it at this point. But it sounds like an unfortunate situation.
It was. And the only reason I took notice in it, I was driving by. I normally would leave on a traffic stop. No one's getting arrested. No one's getting hurt. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, do you guys have Unitil? Unitil, the utility company?
No.
Just using them as an example. So in my town, we have Unitil. And it usually costs her in the winter between heat and electricity $800 a month. That's like a rent. My point is, it's not cheap out there for folks right now.
No, it's not.
This guy is just like a Dunstable resident, way lower than middle class dude he was in tears. He was like, I saved up months to get this car and I spent the last of my money on the car. Yeah. I will not be able to pay it to get it out of the tow yard. So he was emptying his vehicle.
Yeah.
Because he was intending to never get his brand new vehicle back. It's a shitty look. And I spoke to the chief and no one's like disagreeing with me. I just wanted to let you know that happened.
Thanks for letting me know.
Because I know that you've, at least
Sorry to hear that.
No, you've been very attentive, and I think that you're very good at your job.
Thank you.
I mean, and from what I've heard from people reaching out to me, and when they're like, oh, you should investigate this place, that place, I've never heard anyone, Jason, reach out to me and say that you're doing a bad job. Everyone's like, oh, yeah. So one person wanted to play a prank on you, I think about a year and a half ago. He's like, Jason's awesome. He won't give you shit for the camera. So just go in and kind of troll him. And I had already been here at that point. They hadn't seen the video. But we like you. We think you do a good job. I think it's something to take interest in because it happened in your town. That video has a ton of views 6 days ago.
Okay.
The video, I can just give you the name of it. So if you want to, I mean, it's just really just me just making this cop wish his life, it never happened. But it might be something decent for you to watch, just so you can see the facts of it. So it's called. But I mean, like you could.
Oh, I know where to find you. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll look at it.
So it's about.
I know where to find you on YouTube.
5 days ago, yeah. Which is unfortunate. I felt for the guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? And the cop was just. And they promised him some shit. They were like, "Oh, listen, if you just go in front of the judge, don't worry about it, man. You go in front of the judge, I promise, the judge will just drop it." I don't know where in his 6 weeks of training he felt it appropriate to guarantee what a judge would or would not do, because judges can do whatever they want. And certainly a police officer is like, you steal the guy's car, then you sell him a false hope. It's just, it was rough, but
I have a good question.
Appreciate it, Jason.
I have a good question. Is that lady a city official or is she just a citizen?
Which lady?
The one that came in and said we were being rude and that we were filming her. I wasn't filming her. I was filming the landscapes that were outside. She just happened to be in the parking lot while I was
I
filming.
didn't see who she was.
Oh, I can show you. Hold on. So I like you, Jason. I know you'd vote for me.
I'm from Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah.
Hi there.
Hello.
How are you?
I could be better.
Why?
Some poor guy got hemmed up by a road pirate. It was pretty sad. He was just going along and a road pirate came up and seized him and stole his car right up the street. It was pretty disturbing. So I'm just coming to...
Someone stole somebody's car?
Yeah.
In Dunstable?
In Dunstable. Which is like crazy because it's such a nice small little town. But yeah, it was a road pirate. Yeah.
Okay.
He was wearing a police uniform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I help you with anything?
Well, I just wanted to come to town hall and film because of that, fat piece of dirty thieving road pirate. So I'm here today just to do some filming in his honor. On his day. The Day of Fools.
Okay.
It was very nice to see you. And by the way, love your hair. It looks great today. She's so nice. I see it's a tough web to weave because she's very nice. She's a very kind person. And then I have to tell her about someone that's not very nice, that's not a very kind person. So I'm like, that thieving piece of road pirate, by the way, love your hair and the blouse is fantastic. Are you having a good day today?
I am. So far, so good. Yeah.
Listen, it's hard out there. It's certainly not like it was 40 years ago where you could work a day job, certainly a government job. My mother was a teacher, and then you can kind of pay the bills without worry. It's hard out there. And this guy left a dealership, And you know how when you leave a dealership, they juice up the car, they do the checklist, and they bring you your plates, they put them on them, then they put a new inspection sticker on it? Dealership made an oopsie. They did everything, they forgot to put the inspection sticker on. And even in Massachusetts, it doesn't matter. You have 7 days from the purchase of the vehicle to put the inspection sticker on.
Okay.
So he leaves, he's about 3-4 minutes away from the dealership and gets pulled over. And they say, "We're taking your car." And he says, "Why?" They said, "Your inspection sticker." He says, "I just got this from the dealership. They did everything." He showed the purchase agreement. He called the dealership while the cop was there. And the dealership was like, "Whoop, looks like we left the old one on. We didn't put the new one on. Just turn right on around back and we'll get it for you." Which was fine because he has 7 days.
Okay.
That thieving piece of shit road pirate stole his car.
Okay.
So he made a grave mistake, and I feel like it's just sad. Just sad. But the silver lining is you're very nice. So that made me feel a little bit better.
Your smile is so pretty. It's so infectious.
It is. Do you know Sargeant Gilmore?
I don't know him personally, no.
Have you heard of him?
I know he's an officer in Dunstable.
Yeah, that's the piece of shit thieving road pirate.
Okay.
And he just steer clear of him. Be careful. You're very nice. And I, like, at the least, his, grumpiness could be contagious.
Well, maybe
Because he's a bit of a
maybe he just needs, a box of donuts.
Maybe he needs a hug. The problem is no one wants to touch him. They might get their car towed. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good morning. Don't work too hard. This looks like a town meeting. City council.
Well, I think we've redressed our grievances.
Yep.
So now I want to get some pictures outside of more people and more cars.
I don't know. She got a little butt hurt.
Yeah, I'm doing a documentary on people in their cars. So I'm going to do that. This is my People in Their Cars documentary. This is a Jeep Sahara 1TAC93. Yeah, this is a documentary, folks, about people and the cars they drive while I'm near and in the area. All right, guys. They've been stupid, I've been AFA, and that's the reason I stopped you today. Because that's how it goes down with...
Yes, 702 and you.
That's the reason I stopped you today.